Hey guys, so this video is for the advanced orchestra where we're going to continue going over your lower second finger in order to play F natural and C natural, which is what we were learning in last week's video. So I have this up top again and we're going over lowering our second finger. So if we start with F natural, we normally start on our D string. We're used to stretching all the way to the F sharp. But in order to lower our second finger, and I know it's a little weird when I'm holding my violin this way, but to lower the note, you bring your second finger up so it's next to your first finger. Then you get, which is lower than F sharp. You hear how F sharp sounds higher than F natural? This is the higher note. This is the lower note. Sounds almost like Jaws right now. So what we need to get used to now is having our second finger next to our first finger. So we have D, E, F natural. Then you still have to stretch to the G. So D, E, F natural, stretch to G. And I want you to just do that a couple times. Just go D, E, F natural, G. The opposite of what we're used to. We're used to D, E, F sharp, G, which sounds nice and happy. Now it sounds a little sad because we're in a minor key now instead of major. So you have D, E, low F natural, and then G. It's a big stretch. And then once you're comfortable doing that is when we can move on to playing some of these songs. But you really just need to spend time going D, E, F natural, G. Same thing on your A string. A, B, C natural, G. It's a big stretch. And the second finger to third finger is gonna feel wrong. But that means you're doing it correctly if it feels wrong. D, or A, B, C natural, high D. D, E, F natural, G. You can put it together. A, B, C natural, high D. And go back down. And it sounds very different, but that's what we need to get used to. So now we're going to look at number 129. We're going to look at minor details down here. Number 129. So first thing we notice, we do not have a key signature. There are no sharp signs. You're used to seeing two sharp signs there, F sharp and C sharp. They aren't there now. It's natural. There's nothing, which means every F you see, and if you see any C's in the song too, any F's, any C's, they're in that low position. And when you have your violin or viola up, you know it's lower because you're farther away. You're closer to the scroll. The closer to the scroll you get, the lower the note sounds. So we're going to play number 129, minor details, but we're going to take a quick look and we're going to find how many low notes we have. Right here, our first two F's, they put the arrow down for us so we know they're low. We have to shift our finger up. And honestly, for this entire song, unless you see a sharp sign, you should just have your finger here. Don't be here to slide. It's going to be set here from the beginning. So F sharps, followed by more, or F naturals, followed by more F naturals. Then we have our pinky power A. So it's a really big stretch now with keeping that finger up there. It's really awkward, really different, not what we're used to. You got to practice that. And then we just walk it back down. The same thing. So minor details, a lot of walking up, walking down. And I want us to just try this first measure first. 129. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, check your fingers. Is your second finger right next to your first finger? Try that again. If you didn't try that with me, pick up your violin, viola, try it with me. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again. You can even see right here, I'm nowhere near this second sticker. My finger's all the way up there. Now if we look at the second measure, we start on that F natural. We go to our pinky A. So now we've got 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So let's try that second measure again. Make sure you really stretch for your G. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So it's a big stretch right there to make sure you get to that A. And then in the next measure, we're just going back down. Here we go back up to G. So here, you can be really careful that your finger's in the right spot. And that last measure, we just walk it down. So when you practice the song, practice it one measure at a time. Make sure your second finger is always up here. Because now I'm going to play the entire song. If you feel comfortable, play along. If not, just listen. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and stretch, 2 and pinky power, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So my last bit of advice when you're doing this measure, make sure that second finger stayed up here while you play G. If it slides down, you're not going to play F natural first. So you can even just practice sliding your finger back and forth, and that's going to help you. And it just has to be there, and then a big stretch. So yeah, that is your F naturals. I'll do another video where we're reviewing the C naturals. And yeah, I hope this helps you guys. Make sure you practice it. Make sure you practice keeping your finger right next to it and just walking up and back down. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope everyone's doing well. Bye guys.